Good afternoon. Welcome. Welcome for the second meditation session. If you joined me last week, it's good to see you back again. If you're just joining me for the first time today, welcome. Thank you for joining me. I've made a few adjustments in terms of my sound and so forth, so hopefully this session will be a little bit easier to follow than the last. I know as I listened back, I lost some words and lost some train of thought. And it's kind of funny actually listening to the Facebook or looking at the Facebook closed captions because some of them are far from what I actually said. So hopefully the sound will be better this time, be more mindful and resonant. So this half hour is for all of us to feel in and cultivate our still point, presence. Check in with ourselves, check in with our body, check in with our energy fields, check in with those that we're connected to, for we are connected to all. Welcome. I'd like to start off this session with a sound recording that I did on Friday. I just kind of sat down and felt into the collective, felt into what I was feeling. And this is what came up. So give me just a minute here to get it up. hope you were able to relax into that. Relax into your body. Relax into your breath. How are you doing? It's been a big few weeks. And I don't know about you, but I've been feeling the gamut. Sometimes all within the span of 2 minutes. And I just want to remind you, because all of you know this, everything we are feeling is valid. Everything we are feeling and experiencing is authentic and important. And it's all worthy of respect. All worthy of respect and honor. So I honor you. Take a nice big breath in. Just allowing your rib cage to expand. Allowing yourself to relish in each breath in and each breath out. Allowing yourself to just be with whatever it is that is presenting at the moment. It is all divine. How's your body feeling? I'm noticing some tension in my back. If perhaps you are noticing some tension in your body as well, let's take a moment. Recognize it. Acknowledge that tension. Perhaps breathe into it. Perhaps ask that tension, that part of your body, if it wants to share anything with you. Maybe it does. Maybe it simply wants to be noticed. Maybe it simply wants to be relaxed into. I have an excerpt I'd like to read. Again, it's from The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer. I'm going to just get it for a second. This is chapter 6, The Secrets of the Spiritual Heart. Very few people understand the heart. In truth, your heart is one of the masterpieces of creation. It is a phenomenal instrument. It has the potential to create vibrations and harmonies that are far beyond the beauty of pianos, strings, or flutes. You can hear an instrument, but you feel your heart. And if you think that you feel an instrument, it's only because it touched your heart. Your heart is an instrument made of extremely subtle energy that few people come to appreciate. Taking a breath, letting that kind of permeate, letting that anchor in. I'm going to read that last sentence again and then go on. Your heart is an instrument made of extremely subtle energy that few people come to appreciate. In most human beings, the heart does its work unattended. Even though its behavior governs the course of our lives, it is not understood. If at any given point in time the heart happens to open, we fall in love. If at any given point in time it happens to close, the love stops. If the heart happens to hurt, we get angry. And if we stop feeling it altogether, we get empty. Now, I know I've experienced this with other people in relationships. It's very easy to recognize and look back and see. But I want to take a minute and ask, have you noticed it with the relationship to yourself? We all have so many thoughts that come and go, that nest, that present for us. The ones that feel good to us, we love. Hearts open. The thoughts within that might be embarrassing, maybe we feel ashamed of. Perhaps we feel we're oh so above. I wonder how often our hearts close when we experience that. Maybe without noticing. Maybe take some time this week to start noticing if that happens for you. All right, I'm going to continue with the excerpt now. I'm going to go back to that last sentence. If the heart happens to hurt, we get angry. And if we stop feeling it altogether, we get empty. All of these different things happen because the heart goes through changes. These energy shifts and variations that take place in the heart run your life, or can run your life. You are so identified with them that you use the words I and me when you refer to what's going on in your heart. But in truth, you are not your heart. You are the experience of your heart. I would say that works for the mind, the body as well, right? What if we witness instead of taking things so personally? Welcome to those of you who have just joined. I'm reading an excerpt from The Untethered Heart by Michael Singer. The heart is actually very simple to understand. It is an energy center, a chakra. It is one of the most beautiful and powerful energy centers, and one that affects our daily lives. As we have seen, an energy center is an area within your being through which your energy focuses, distributes, and flows. This energy flow has been referred to as Shakti, spirit, and Chi, and it plays an intricate part in your life. You feel the heart's energy all the time. Think about what it's like to feel love in your heart. Think about what it is like to feel love in your heart. I'm feeling a lot of love right now. Welcome, all of you. Think about what it feels like to feel energy well up in your heart, making you confident and strong. All of this happens because the heart is an energy center. The heart controls the energy flow by opening and closing. This means like the heart, like a valve, can either allow the flow of energy to pass through, or it can restrict the flow of energy from passing through. If you observe your heart, you know very well what it feels like when it's open and what it feels like when it's closed. In fact, the state of your heart changes quite regularly. Regularly. You can be experiencing great feelings of love while in the presence of someone until they say something you don't like. Easy to do, right? That shift can be instantaneously. Then your heart closes toward them and you simply don't feel the love anymore. And on top of that, maybe you're feeling ashamed that you closed your heart that quickly as well. So then that adds a whole other layer. We have all experienced this, but what exactly is causing it? Since we all have to experience the heart, we might as well understand what's going on in there. I'm going to stop this there and pick this up at our next session because I want to go further into this. I talked in this first session a little bit about befriending. Befriending all of you. Any emotions, any thoughts, anything that is arising or presenting for your attention. Befriending doesn't mean you have to like it. But what if you honored it, respected it? Think about yourself. How do you feel if someone disrespects you? Or won't pay attention to you, won't listen? Disagreeing is one thing. But if you're not even ignored, not even acknowledged, not even respected, it becomes something much bigger. And what about things we repress? Things we don't want to see, things we deny. What if you just witnessed? What if you just took this time the universe has given us, this opportunity to do some what people call shadow work? Or to just simply let your heart stay open with whatever is happening in front of you. I know it's not easy. We all have triggers. We all have things we want to run from, things that enrage us. So feel that, but allow your heart to stay open. I'm going to play some more music. I'm going to try and do it at a lower volume so that you can still hear my voice better. I'm going to continue to talk, or if I feel that I may do some tuning work. I may do some moving. I want to remind all of us to anchor into our bodies. Take a deep breath. It is so good to feel all of you. Feeling all the light, all the love all of you are. For that never goes away. Never goes away. check back in with your body. I'm going to move a little bit. I've been finding that kind of doing the movement of a figure 8 or the infinity image has really kind of helped my body transmute, move energy as it comes through. Remember, all of us are anchoring new energy into the consciousness. We're anchoring a new way of being. We're also transmuting old structures, old family patterns, things that are no longer serving us, things that are no longer serving humanity. So we remember to witness this as it happens, acknowledge, allow it to move through us, and befriend. Yes, even fear. We all like to run away from that, don't we? I spent a lot of time ignoring the fact that it was even present. Because, I was so above that, so above fear. Fear is just simply a dimming of the light, a shutdown of the heart. Continuing to anchor that in my body. Something about the image of the infinity, that figure 8. I feel as though it balances energies within us, left and right hemispheres of the brain, the yin and yang energies, divine masculine, divine feminine. Good. Are you guys feeling that? All right. I'm feeling the urge for some tuning fork. So be forewarned, if those of you are zoning in a good zone, you may hear some chimes. Some of the chimes may wake up some things in your body. I'm going to ask you to allow yourself to be present to whatever arises. And I will try and do it a little further away from the mic so that it's not too obnoxious. All right? This first tuning fork I'm going to use is again the John Bulio DNA tuning fork 528. The intention is to reboot your nervous system, support your nervous system as we're anchoring these new energies, as we're expanding, as we're grounding. Because, we've been spirit for many lifetimes. We've awakened in many lifetimes. But embodying it in the human form, in this way that we currently are, a whole nother ballgame. All right, give me a moment to get situated. It's so good to see you all. There's a reason most of us love music. It goes straight to the heart. And vibration, we're all vibration, right? Bypasses words, bypasses mindsets, goes straight through. And welcome. Taking a nice big breath, letting my ribs expand. I've been experiencing some soreness lately, mostly in my back. You know, kind of in the place where if you had wings, it would be there. I had a teacher once tell me the essence of us, the divinity of us, that we all have access to, that we all are able to channel and open up the connection to through our heart, is vast. Vast. And sometimes embodying that vastness, that presence, that divinity of all, the body feels some aches and pain. It's like putting a genie into a bottle, right? So I'm just letting myself expand my ribcage. As I breathe in, as I allow this amazing energy that I'm feeling through all of you, that I'm feeling from Mother Earth, the heavens, enter in and shift around within my body. How are you all honoring yourselves this week? How are you honoring the earth? How are you honoring whatever higher power you resonate with? For by honoring all of those things, you also honor yourself. Oh, it's feeling delicious at the moment. How about for you all? May this half-hour session, may this session energize you. May it fortify you. May it help support you as you nourish everyone you come in contact with. For without even trying, you are making a difference in whatever way you are authentically called. And I want to end this session with some more tuning fork work and a thank you to all of you, for we are all making a difference. And I want to dedicate this session to the medical workers out there, the retailers who are keeping food on the shelves, medicine going, garbage collectors who are keeping things sanitized. First responders. Child care workers, teachers, everyone who is rising to this occasion, befriending all the chaos, lack of control that is currently in our world, and meeting it with grace. Thank you. Thank you. Until we meet again, may you all be well. And may you all open your heart to anything that's not.